What's up, YouTube? Greg here, and welcome back to episode 4 of my Dark Souls class challenge. So today we are going to be tackling the depths. Showing my stats one more time here. Okay. So far it hasn't been as difficult as I thought it would be. I suppose, well, I don't know, I've played this game a ton, and I've got a pretty good grasp on enemy movements, so it's not too bad. That being said, it has also been quite a while since I've played through this game, so anything can happen. I am also I think I keep mentioning this, but I do practice runs for this before recording on a separate character. That helps a lot. Oh, the depths. This area used to really put me on edge, but I started to do lots of co-op down here, and I did grow to like it quite a bit. I think co-op originally when this game came out, co-op down here was pretty active. If you wanted to get summoned for that, because this was also a popular spot for gankers, kind of. It's a spot that kind of plays well for invade. It works well when you're invading. This place and Sen's Fortress are really fun to invade in. But then, actually, I used to invade in Sen's Fortress, but I never invaded down here. I like to co-op a lot, and what I would do mostly is trying to, I don't know, reverse gank, I guess, is because I would always come in here with a purposely low, or I guess a twink character, would I have a really high or really good armor and weapons, but then my level would be really low. I wouldn't do that for fighting the boss, though. I just basically, if I saw someone invade and I saw that they had a whole bunch of like really good gear, I would switch to that armor. It was always kind of fun. That being said, I'm not that good at PvP in this game, so I still lost quite a bit. Personally, I prefer just, I really like invading in this game, but I like to just invade. I don't like doing the PvP battles. I think it's funner to just act as a proper invader, hiding and just trying to make the area a little bit more difficult. Kind of fun. I'm sure lots of people don't like that, but yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't even mention I made that quick little jump over there. Usually that's used, I think, when people do speed runs for this game, just kind of get down here a little bit quicker. In fact, a lot of the depths can be skipped. And I'm going to actually show, well, yeah, I'm going to show a pretty relatively quick route down and pretty much go straight to the boss. I did want, I don't know why, I can't help myself, but I really wanted to save Laurentis. I just kind of, I don't know. I normally play Pyromancer in this game, so I just kind of, I don't know, I feel compelled to go and save him. Can't help myself. And I think it was at this point that I was really regretting not going back and getting the rusted iron ring. No, the ring that lets you walk through the sewer water quicker. I don't know. Actually, that boss might be kind of hard because he has a lot of health. Is it the Stray Demon? I think it's called. Yeah, I believe it's the Stray Demon, and he has quite a bit of health. And I think even when you've leveled up a bit, he can still do quite a bit of damage to you with his, I think he does an AoE, like, fire blast around himself. That can be quite annoying to get away from. It has quite a huge hitbox, too, so that makes it extra annoying. That big rat. Yeah, keep picking up things I'm not going to use. I don't know. Like I said, I'm so used to it. So this is basically the quickest way to get, down here. Actually, I should have taken the left ledge, and that would have put me right at where I wanted to go. I actually kind of made a mistake there because I don't know, I had to get that stupid shield. But if you do that little slide on the left side, you won't have to go down to this area here, and you can get right to this area where I'm going to walk up on in a second here. So you can also skip all these rats, which helps a lot. So if you, yeah, drop down, you'd come out right here, and you're basically set up to get right up to the bonfire, which is right over here. You do need to get the, well, see, there's a key to the door here, and maybe I didn't think about it, but maybe I should have shown how to get that key for people that didn't pick the master key to start with. But if you have the master key, you can just go straight here and open the door to the bonfire, and then you've got a pretty easy time of it. Easy as that. I think the key is not too far from this bonfire, though, so I don't think it's too hard to get. I believe, so the stairwell, it kind of goes up one, and there's a steel grating, and then it goes up again. I think on the middle level, if you follow the path, I think there is the key. I think the key should be around there somewhere. Go down here, and I think it's somewhere on this level. Pretty sure, at least. I think that over there is the great, one of the is a great axe. Oh, I did get poisoned. Ugh. Terrible. Yeah, I guess that's another issue with this area is poison. A lot of people that come down here maybe are not ready for poison. I know the old hag sells the poison moss, but I don't know. Actually, I don't think I found her my first. Oh wait, there's a sewer key. All right, so I showed her there. So the first time I played, I didn't find her. I don't think I found her the first few times I played the game. You know, I always got my purple moss from the tree guys, but I guess she is kind of close to the depths. So if you're properly looking around, you should be able to find her without much of an issue. All right, so here I'm just getting rid of this guy. Actually, I didn't kill this guy the first time I played either, and I don't remember him shooting any magic at me, but then every subsequent time, or after I learned that he was up here, actually, I don't know, maybe I just didn't notice it the first time, but yeah, he will shoot magic down on you if you don't kill him. But I'm pretty sure he didn't do that the first time I played. I don't know. Because I believe my friend talked to me about him, and because he said he got messed up by the the channeler here. I don't know. That's simple enough to take care of. Getting that trident to drop. Big pain in the ass. I think I've done it once. I think on my 360 I have all the achievements. I've not bothered to do that on Steam though, just because it's, well, I don't know, maybe I'll do it if I'm bored. Well, that's weird. He jumped right out at me. He's kind of clipped through the ground and shot up in the air. It's weird. Alright, so now that guy's taken care of, we can just go fight the boss. Boss is also pretty, well, no, I mean, he's pretty simple. He doesn't really do a whole lot, and he's pretty easy. It's pretty easy to avoid most of his attacks, but you know, I don't know why. Most of the time when I don't want to say most of the time, more times than I would think, when I would be co-oping with people, they would die to the boss. And I don't know. I guess my one theory, and maybe other people have talked about this before on other YouTube channels, is that he does have quite a bit of health. Right here, I'm trying to get the red ring, or the red tearstone ring. It's because, oh yeah, so I guess like I'm just saying, he does have quite a bit of health, compared to the last few bosses you have, and most people may not have upgraded their weapon enough. Like, you may have leveled up a bit, but then your weapon, you know, may still be quite weak, and it takes a long time to kill him, especially if you summon people in, because whenever you summon people in, the bosses get additional health. So I think people just get impatient and they try to attack his head, which I think, well, actually, I don't know. I never bothered trying to attack its head before, but it must do additional damage, or maybe people think it does at least. But if you just focus on his tail, it's not that hard. And you can get his dragon weapon, which I actually don't get it. I attack his tail. I think I'm attacking too high up on the tail, because my weapon is so, the range on it's really short. I know I said this before too, but I really don't like the scimitar. It's just, I don't know. I don't like the swing arc. I don't like the range. I don't like that I can't kick with it. But I think, well, I don't know. I almost played the knight for this because I like the weapon better. But I don't know. I'd have to take off a bunch of the armor to be able to run around, and I just kind of don't like doing that. Mostly for actually as purely aesthetic. I just don't I don't like running around without like my armor on and being all crispy looking. I guess I've seen that move kill a lot of people. They're not ready for it. And he does jump quite far. I think he can get to you pretty much anywhere if he's gonna jump at you like that. I think this is where the rumor of of your weapons breaking permanently came from, is because before you come up here, there's a merchant who sells crystal weapons, which are really strong. But then they, once they break, they're broken. And then this guy, he spits out an acid that will break your weapon. So I think they would come in here with that crystal weapon, it would break, and then they saw that they couldn't repair it. And then I think that was an early rumor of this game, is that when a weapon broke, it was broken forever. Nah. Was not careful enough there. Didn't look like the hand hit me though. I don't know. It's a invisible hitbox, I guess. Yeah. And I'm gonna no speed ups for this this video since it's pretty close, and I can just, yeah. And actually, I think I just got done talking about how this boss really isn't that hard, and then I die myself. So. Yeah. Although I guess, to my credit, if I hadn't gone in there with basically one sliver of health, that wouldn't have killed me. But I suppose, I guess I didn't have to go in there with the red tearstone ring activated either. I could just kind of fight him normal. Whatever. We'll get him this time. See, I thought about doing some co-op on here, but actually no, I think the remaster does have quite a bit. I think it's gotten more people back into it, so I should check out what the co-op and invasion scene is like right now. While it's still active. Well, it's been I guess the game's been out for a little while now, so it's hard to tell. I really want to get this on my Switch because I would love to be able to play Dark Souls on the go. But actually, yeah, I don't know. It's been delayed a while. I don't know. That might be that might be good. Get a bunch of fresh meat coming in. Get some good invasions going. Always fun. So yeah, I mean, just kind of stay back when he's running and just kind of aim at the tail. It's really not that hard. Actually, if you have Pyromancy and your Pyromancy glove leveled up, that actually does quite a bit of damage to him too. You can even cut the tail with it. Arch, I think you can cut the tail with any weapon in this game. I believe I've cut it with like a blunt weapon before, so I think it's just damage done. It is not like a Monster Hunter where you need a bladed weapon to cut or to sever body parts. Which is nice. So yeah, you can cut it with fire. I don't know, it looks like I feel like I've attacked this area before in other playthroughs and I've still cut the tail, but for some reason it just doesn't get cut. I don't know. Usually it cuts towards the end of the fight anyways, so I don't know, I figured, okay, it'll happen right before I beat him, but just never got it. Although I guess I've never bothered to use that weapon before. I don't use any of the dragon weapons. They're not well, I'm not a big fan of them. I'm sure someone likes using them. And I don't know, I guess I did use the was it the Drake sword when I first one of my earlier playthroughs, just to try it out. Definitely fun being able to kind of cakewalk your way through most of the early game, but then actually I think after this point is where that Drake sword becomes pretty useless, because I think fighting Quelaag with it is not super effective. This is as far as I remember. Yeah, this guy's mostly about patience. I guess the fight's not really that interesting now I'm thinking about it. It might also be a reason why people get impatient, because there's really a lot of... Because I mean, like this, there's a lot of just waiting. So I think people just, I don't know, they just get tired of waiting and they want to run up and hit him in the face, which I can't blame them. But then that's how I see people just get wrecked on them really, like right out the gate. Like, yeah. Right off the bat, they get wrecked and just, I don't know. I got summoned for nothing. But this was a good place to farm my, I think it was my gold. What are they called? Sun medallions. Yeah, that's what it was. So I can get that sweet lightning miracle that I never use. I really wanted to make a miracle build way back, and I just could not get it to... Well, I mean, it works fine for the most part, but I don't know. It's not as cool as a sorcery build. Or pyromancy. Pyromancy, I don't know. I kind of settled into pyromancy being like I use on almost every character. Because of that, I almost chose the pyromancer to start with, but I think you're not allowed to... Wait. No, I think you can upgrade your pyromancy flame. I think you can't add any more spells though, so that kind of, I don't know. Like, what do you have at the start? Like just a fireball? Not a big fan of that. Anyways, oh, so that is the Depths and the Gaping Dragon. Didn't too hard. Pretty quick video. I'm still a little upset that I got killed, but well, you know, not used to the one sliver of health thing. All right, so everyone, thank you very much for watching. And next we are going to tackle Quelaag. So see you in the next episode. Later.